Massdrop is an online group buy site with a large variety of products. Products can reach well below their MSRP, averaging around 50% off. Click the first link in the description to sign up. Hello guys, DarkLord Project here again, and today we have a $750 best performance gaming PC build. So let's get started. So the CPU is a Core i5-4670K, which is $228. It's unlocked, it's clocked at 3.4 GHz, and it's quad core. So it's unlocked so you can feel free to make 3.4 GHz to maybe 3.6 or 3.8. I haven't really experienced any overclocks with this processor, but I know you could overclock it a good amount. And it's also quad core, but does not have hyper-threading like the i7. So the motherboard is an ASRock H81M GDS, which is $51. It's micro ATX LJ1150 and has 2 RAM slots. So this is a small board, and it's LJ1150, the same socket as the CPU, and only has 2 RAM slots. So this is a pretty good board for the price you're paying. You're getting a pretty decent board from ASRock for only $51, which is towards the low end for motherboards. But I still think you're getting decent average motherboard specs here and there. So nothing super duper about this board. So the RAM is the Kingston HyperX, which is $80. It's 8GB to 4GB 6. It's DDR3 and clocked at 1600 MHz, and it's $10 per gigabyte. So most RAM is around $80 to $70 when it comes to a budget build. So 8GB is the standard currently, same for it being clocked at 1600 MHz. Kingston HyperX is some pretty decent RAM. I think it's high quality for the price you're paying, better than some other brand names out there, so I would recommend it, but for the most part RAM tends to be the same for what you pay for. So the storage is the Seagate Barracuda, which is $53. It's 1TB, 3.5 inches, and 7,200 RPM. So this is just a pretty basic hard drive by Seagate. There's also the Western Digital Blue, which is around the same price and has the same specs. Nothing super special about it, just 1TB, 3.5 inches, and 7,200 RPM. So the graphics card is the Sapphire Radeon R9 280X, which is $285. It's 3GB of GDDR5 RAM. It's clocked at 1.0 GHz. It has decent cooling and has great price to performance. So I'd recommend this card for any good value budget build out there because it's such a great card for the price you're paying. For only $285, you're getting some pretty good specs, and this card will be able to play most games at ultra to high settings, so it's such a great card for only $285. So the case is the Corsair 200R, which is $55. It's an ATX mid-tower case. It's simple but effective and has good cooling. So this case, simplicity and great cooling makes it well worth $55. So Corsair does make some pretty high quality cases, but tend to be on the more pricey side. So it's ATX, so that's pretty much the standard sizes for most cases, so it's not micro ATX like the board. So the board will still fit in fine, it'll just be some extra room in there. And it is pretty simple with pretty decent cooling, so it does have a lot of ventilation and has pretty much nothing on the case, just a black box, so there's nothing super special about the case. So the power supply is the Corsair CX500, which is $30. It has 500 watts of power, it's 80 plus bronze certified, and it's loud after 50% usage or more. So this is my go-to PSU when it comes to builds under $800 or so. So it's 500 watts, which is perfectly fine for a build of this price range because it has low power parts that don't need a lot of wattage, and it's 80 plus bronze certified, which is better than having no certification at all. And it is a pretty loud power supply compared to the more expensive ones on the market, but still pretty quiet, no complaints about it. So the overview for this PC build is it has amazing price to performance, and it's the best price point. I think around $750 to $600 is the best price point when you want to get into gaming and build a PC. And it just does have amazing price to performance because you're getting some amazing parts at a good price, and it's not going to break the bank. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later.